folks, welcome back. If you've been following my channel, if you're new here, I'll give you a little bit of who I am. I live in Maine. I am a middle-aged solo homesteader. I live very primitive. I haul my water, I haul my grain. I grow and put up my own food. I raise and put up my own meat. I burn wood. I'm in the woodshed. If you're new to this channel, you'll see me in the woodshed a lot for a few reasons. One, I'm getting out of the wind or the snow or the rain. And you're going to see me dressed just like this. I make my videos during my homesteading chores, and they're long and lengthy because, I haul my water and do all that. So when I take a break from my chores, I'm in here talking to the camera. Now, I'm a new channel. I've been doing this for about a month. I try to put a video out every day, sometimes 2 a day. I do a fireside chat about once a week, and sometimes my cousin up the road joins in on that. I do live off-grid, if I haven't said that yet. So this lifestyle is very busy, very busy. But I do make the time to do videos because I think it's very important, the content that I share. Now, I've been doing this, living this way for a long time, folks. So I have figured out what works for me. And I've learned a lot of lessons. I've learned a lot. And I've learned some cheater methods, some tips that'll help a lot of gardeners, a lot of homesteaders, a lot of off-gridders. So I share what I learn, folks. I do. I share what I learn. Now, I could write a book. I could do ebooks. I could sell my information. I believe education should be free. And if I'm going to help somebody get started, I want to do that. I also feel that in today's world, it is very important to stock up as much as you can, grow much as you can, raise as much as you can. It's a scary world out there right now. It's a very scary world out there. Prices are going right through the roof, everywhere, right straight across the board. Food's going up, gas is going up. You're paying a lot more for your groceries. You're paying a lot more just to get to and from work. And you're probably not getting a raise to compensate for that. And it's just going to get worse, folks. So, if you haven't started preparing for what probably is coming, which is everything going through the roof, so you're gonna have to start making some hard choices. Now, I know a few people that are already making hard choices. They used to like to go out to eat once a week. They stopped doing that. They stopped doing that. They see what's coming. So instead of taking that money they would to go out to eat and pay a tip, and the gas money to get there and to and fro, they're using that money to buy canned goods for the shelf because they can see what's happening. So my channel is not a doom and gloom, folks. It's not meant to scare anybody. It's to help people be more comfortable for when it does get worse. Now, I don't know it all, folks. I don't know it all. I learn every day. But what I do know and what I know works, and if I can show or tell somebody how to do things a little bit differently, more effectively, more efficiently, cheaper, as in money-wise, that's what I'm going to do. Alright? So if you're new to this channel, please go down through the videos. You'll see that I'm pretty real and I'm pretty honest. I'm not going to tell you anything that's going to set you backwards. The point of these is to get you going forward. Okay? Now, I'm not saying all my methods and techniques are the only way. Absolutely not. And if somebody knows of an easier, more effective way that I could be doing something, I encourage that content. So, I'm just a simple gal. I live as simple as I possibly can. You know? And I've got a big heart, and I like to help, and I like to teach. And I know this is a young channel. I got a lot of great followers already. It's heartwarming to know that people like my content, and they know I'm genuine about it. So if you choose to follow along as well, join our family, I will be showing and demonstrating a lot of things, folks. Now, right now there's a lot of snow on the ground, so it hinders me a little bit. But I will be showing you how I grow my garden. Now, when I first started my garden, it was nothing but woods, and I cleaned it all by hand, cleared it all by hand. It didn't have any dirt, so I had to build my dirt, because underneath all that was clay. So, you know, I had to make my compost. I still make my compost. There's a video down below on how to quick start your compost, the easy, quickest way I know how, and that's over years of trial and error. I will be showing how I cull my birds, how I process them, how I can them up, how to forage for wild foods, medicinal plants. Now, I'm not going to go into scientific detail, folks, alright? I'm not going to go into any of that. I'm going to show you the basics. I want to make it less confusing as I possibly can. So, you know, I used to teach foraging years ago, food foraging, medicinal foraging, and my classes got so big and it took up so much of my time because it was a free class and we went right out. We went right out into the woods. We went right out into the fields, the streams. They learned how to identify it, what parts were good and what parts were not. Then we would bring them back and we would make them into tinctures. We would dry them up and ways to cook with those foods and how to store it and all of that. It was a pretty popular course. But I can't do that anymore. My life is way too busy. So as I go along my journey throughout the year, as I'm in my garden, I'll be talking. I'll bring you along and I'll be talking in the garden. As I go foraging, I'll be bringing you along and talking about the do's and don'ts and what to look for and what's poisonous and what you do not touch. As I process my birds, I will bring you along with that. As I can my garden produce and my meat, I will bring you along with that as well. And anything else that I do on a regular basis, I'll bring you along. So that's what you can look forward to. Now, some of you may be saying, what an idiot, standing in the woodshed with a bright yellow sweatshirt on. That's all right too. That's all right too. But I know what I know, and I'm going to tell you what I don't know. All right? I'm not going to mislead. I'm not going to mislead anybody. So, if you want to come on this journey with the rest of us, I have a few subscribers and I consider them family. And if you want to join our family, you can subscribe. Hit the bell icon if you want to be notified when I post a video. Now, probably not all the videos you're going to want to watch, and that's all right too. There's going to be enough of them, hopefully, that you will watch and get some information, some good information. So, welcome if you're new. If you have been here for a while, thank you so much for being part of my family. I appreciate it. And let's do this journey together. We're all in it together, folks. Thank you so much.